haven't done this in so long. I'm out of practice.
Let's do it raw. I mean, let's do it.
Oh, now you spiked the mic. Good job. Oh, man. Okay.
Oopsies.
All right. We got to lock in. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Chatbox and the first official episode of our Subseries, Unboxed. That was so not exciting. You go. It's your turn. You have to say the same line.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our very...
Chatbox, welcome back. It is the first official episode of Unboxed. Don't you laugh at me!
Sorry.
It's what we have to do. It's part of the process. Everyone in the house is probably judging us, but it's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Chatbox, the first official sub-series episode of Unboxed, where we will be reviewing videos on the main channel and behind the scenes and giving you a little insight into what everything has been and the processes. And also because this channel has not nearly as many uploads as it should. And that's a bad thing, because whenever you create a new channel, post 2 videos on it, and have 18 subscribers, it's not going to grow. So that's just that. Yeah, we are fresh off of the Backyard Sports Squad Games. I'm going to scoot a little closer. The Backyard Sports Squad Games video that just dropped this past Friday for us. Whenever this video goes live, who frickin' knows? But, yeah. So here we are.
Is this getting dropped before the next football game?
Should be. I would hope so. Let's talk like we haven't filmed that yet.
Okay, I got you.
So that means that we are like 4 videos behind. It's okay. Knowledge is great. It's okay. Anyway, enough yapping.
It's not okay. No.
Winston, this is, without a doubt, this is the biggest project I have ever put together, and it was completely by accident.
Not even supposed to be, right?
Not even supposed to be. I went into it kind of just being like, okay, it's gaming footage. I'll just do what I did for the Wii Sports, Switch Sports video.
But that still took a lot, didn't it?
That took a lot, but it took 2 weeks. That was the period where I was uploading every 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. That's
and
right.
So, like, I finished it well before that week started. Before the, like, I remember being ahead.
But I remember you complaining about it a lot.
Because animation sucks.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying, like, I do remember it was like the same thing,
Animation is butt, and it will always be butt.
Yeah.
No matter how good it turns out, the behind the scenes of animation, especially for me as not being a very, like...
Yeah.
Like, my animations are very base level.
Yeah. Imagine doing, like, drawing animation.
Mm-hmm. Like, the Odd Ones Out doesn't, like, he does a frame for everything he's going to do.
That's insane.
Or, like, rotoscoping would be miserable.
Yeah.
Because rotoscoping's, like, drawing... Like, if somebody were to draw over this, and as I'm moving around...
That's where they have, like, the sheet or something, right? And they keep writing on it, and then they flip it. Or is that...
That's just sketch animation. That's, like... I think that's just panels. Okay. Like how the old cartoons were.
Okay. Because there was, like, a different... Instead of...
I know what you're talking about.
They had, like, a nicer way that they did it instead of just drawing, like, frame by frame.
Yeah. Rotoscoping is... They'll take, like, a already established video.
Yeah, I think I remember.
And then draw over it. And, like, frame by frame, draw over the video with the animation.
That's pretty cool.
So, example, you've seen... I think it's the Lord of the Rings...
It basically just cartoonizes a video.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. I think I've seen
You can do it with, like, filters, and it doesn't look as good.
Yeah.
Or it might look better. In my... You get it.
Yeah, I know.
Animation sucks.
That's the base level thing. That's all we need to know.
Animation's great, but it sucks. all at once.
Yes.
So that's probably why it became such a big project, because there was a lot of animation involved.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But everything that is animated in that video was off the cuff. So I wrote a script for it, yes, but like
it still came up down.
Yeah, I had to like I'm telling you, I was writing the script and then immediately recording lines for it. And then whenever the Backyard kids were talking, and I should say this now, go ahead and go watch the video if you don't want spoilers, and also if you haven't already, because it is...
It was a phenomenal vid.
It was... That's a passion project right there. if nothing else, that's a passion project. The kids talking was like that was a last minute decision.
Yeah.
I went through and I was like, I was gonna say stuff like for them talking and make like distort my voice and stuff. And I was like, this sucks. It sounds terrible. My voice is too deep to replicate a child. I need it to sound like I'm a coach talking to these kids, and I cannot have the kids have the same voice as me. Exception Ralph Walters, obviously.
But yeah, Ralph is a different person.
Yeah, Ralph is a different person. We already know. I mean, he was on the last episode. Shit, you know.
Ralph is a completely different person, but he just happens to have the same voice.
I mean, he even stated it in the video. We have the same voice, not the same basketball skills.
Yeah. People keep trying to accuse him of like being you, but
I don't get it. And him and his cousin, you know, well,
we don't need to get into
that. Yeah, we don't need to get into all that. He you know, he did mention his cousin in the squad game video, but
that's right.
The only thing I'll say right now before we get, sorry, I just want to make sure. Before we get like really into everything about it, the one thing I want to say before I start is that the one thing I would change about the video is making it a lot more tying into it being Dude Perfect. Because I feel like I mentioned that it's based on the squad games, the best of 7 series, but it's a best of 5 series between all the sports. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it did a very good job afterwards of being like, this is still Dude Perfect.
Yeah.
I think I was like, this is based on Dude Perfect, but it's not, you're not going to hear about that for the rest of the video.
That's kind of what happened, you think?
Yeah, and I think that just kind of came with the way that the story was being told, which is not...
I mean, I really don't have a problem with that, though, because, like, how would you have incorporated more of Dude Perfect into it without it, like, because... I mean, it was still like really authentic the way that you kept it, so that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, and that's not me, you know. I think it's one of my best projects ever, obviously. One of my best videos ever, if not the best video I've ever made, but it still was like something that I could like, that's something for sure that if I could go back and redo, I would try to figure out a way to incorporate it more, but it wasn't
like how they did it, or like
just the fact that it was Dude Perfect based.
Yeah.
Like, that's what the whole thing was based on.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And the fact that I didn't really do anything besides say at the very beginning, hey, this is based on squad games. This is based on the series they just started. And then never mention Dude Perfect again for the rest of the video. Which is, again, I think it turned out really well, regardless. But that is just kind of like a thing. That bugged me a little bit in post. I was like...
Fair enough.
And that's what was making it a little hard with promo, I feel like. Was that we had, you know, we had a lot of promo going about
that it was
Dude Perfect's, Backyard Sports. You know, like if Dude Perfect was in Backyard Sports,
like there wasn't as much of the branding in the video.
Yeah, and I mean, thankfully, you know, knock on wood, the video did well on its own without the promo. The video did better than all the promo videos, which, you know, great. That's what you love to see always, that it can do as well as it did on its own.
Exactly.
Without but yeah, I just wish that I had in some way incorporated Dude Perfect more into it. Maybe like, I don't know, comparing each game that I was playing to a version that they played in their squad games, but there's only been 2 squad games episodes, so I mean,
it would have been hard to like kind of fine-tune the Backyard Sports game where it was just like their game.
Yeah.
If you would have, that's like a particular way you could have gone about it, but
yeah,
because you can only play like the sports in each game.
Yeah.
You can't do like sandbox stuff, you know what I mean?
Correct. And
or I don't know if you can, maybe.
The way that I really am happy with the way that it molded out.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would have changed, truthfully, is finding a way to do that. Which, yeah, that's not even a bad thing. I'm saying it like it is a bad thing, but it's really...
For sure.
It's not as terrible as it may sound. I think I'm sounding a little more negative than I am intending to be. What else about it? The project was just, I mean, like I said, it was just kind of a... It whipped me. It took about 3 weeks. It took a little over 3 weeks to edit, because I started working on it the second that I uploaded not the promo, because I didn't promo the last flag football game, because it did well on its own again, you know, no, knock on more wood. But I think I literally started working on it the day after I think it was the day that I posted the backyard. The game 4 of flag football of season 3, and so it took me over 3 weeks. That means
so ignoring. I was kind of about to ask about this actually, but like ignoring animation and stuff, like just keeping like just straight videos. Do you think that like the flag football games or like the sports videos in general are like that much easier to edit, like just by themselves, or is it the fact that like you've been editing them so many times and you've done like what? How many games? Like 15 games?
Oh man, who knows at this point?
Do you think it's that, or do you think like just the nature of us playing football is easier to edit? Because I know the gaming videos can be interesting if there's a face cam in there.
Yeah,
ignoring neither of them have animation, just straight up like.
So it's a bit of both.
Yeah,
I think I'm super tenured with the sports videos, the scoreboards and the touchdown animations and all that stuff. I feel like I'm personally really tenured with that. But I don't think that necessarily makes them easier. I just think that it makes it more of a routine for me, which can make it easier. But every now and then there's more that's happening that I have to kind of still incorporate to tell the story. Tell the story of what's happening in the game, and
someone doesn't film something.
Someone doesn't film something. Whenever like somebody's filming the floor on the biggest play, the biggest play of the game, or somebody's holding the camera but doing this.
Yeah, I did that 2 times
in the championship game of season 2. It's okay.
yeah, it did happen.
No hard feelings. Very hard feelings. He's fired. What was the other part of that question?
Well, I kind of said like ignoring the animation. Do you think it's just the nature of like do you think it's the nature of like the video being easier?
I think they're.
Or do you think it's like that you've just gotten it so routinely down? That
they're definitely. I don't think it's the routine that makes it easier. I think they are generally easier videos to edit.
So
but
you just think those in-person sports games or videos are just harder?
The harder just. I've made this distinction a long time ago. I feel like. Just in my brain, not like to anybody. Just gaming videos are, if you want them to look good, they're infinitely harder to edit.
Yeah.
Infinitely easier to film. And then sports videos are vice versa. So sports videos are really annoying to set up and film and get everything right and get all the angles that you want. And, we have 4 camera angles or 3 camera angles running per game. And,
yeah, that's true.
And that's what's so and then the little GoPro doesn't have the
screen on it.
The one of the back angle of the end zone, like the back floor angle of the end zone, that GoPro doesn't have a screen on the back of it. So every time I'm putting it down, I'm just hoping that it's correct.
Yeah.
So far it hasn't been too incorrect as far as I know. At least not in footage that has been shown.
It hasn't been too bad. Yeah.
So overall, but much easier to edit because
like
there's a flow. Okay. There's a continuous flow of what it is versus gaming, which it can kind of fluctuate, which it did.
So like the gaming video itself doesn't take care of itself as much as the raw footage of our sports games.
Right. And then
you have to like scoot it along more, the gaming videos.
Correct. That's kind of because
if it's just raw footage of you playing and stuff.
Yeah. For like the backyard sports games, I mean, every clip, you don't see it obviously, but every clip was between 15 and 20 minutes. Every individual sport that I played was between 15 and 20 minutes of footage. Mm-hmm. And I managed to, I think the longest segment was 6 minutes, and I think it was the ending segment, either the climax or the soccer segment.
Yeah.
And that, that only just, that'll happen. I can't just show 5 20-minute footages and just splice it up. Like you need some kind of progression. I think that's what makes the gaming videos harder to edit and to like kind of flow better.
You kind of realizing like what doesn't need to be in it.
Yeah. And I'll say this, a lot of the inspiration that I have for those kind of videos comes from this YouTuber that I just started watching called Don Schnack. He plays a lot of like Kirby games and Pokemon games and stuff. But he tells his stories in that similar fashion. That's not where I got the original idea from with the Wii Sports one. I actually got that from the Odd Ones Out, doing his 100 kills Fortnite challenge. But I digress. I think he does a really good job of like progress. Like his videos are an hour long.
Yeah.
Always, like over an hour long. And he does a good job of taking the gameplay, telling a story with the gameplay, and then continuing with footage that he took from his live streams. He just does, I think he does a good job with it, which is kind of where I wanted to kind of match, not necessarily copy, but match more so, match the quality and match like the storytelling. So, I mean, it's more difficult. It definitely is more difficult.
I think it keeps like a steady train of thought going for the viewer.
Yeah.
Instead of like just letting them like fly.
Yeah, and just, you know, my biggest fear is that with how many visual things go into our videos, all videos, that somebody puts it on and then does something else in the background. Like, that's fine, because either way, that's still watch time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, in the end, it's like, okay, well, you know, it's not just there. It's not background noise.
Exactly.
They're 8-minute videos, sometimes 22-minute videos, but, you know, they're between that.
For YouTube, 22 minutes is still not even...
I know. Like, yeah, for us, 22 minutes is a lot. Because we've been...
It used to be kind of...
I know. Normally it used to be like... back in the like season 1 days, it was like, man... It was like, oh, how long is this video? Like 24 minutes. Ah, that's short. It's not in the 40s? Yeah. With 2 live cameras every time.
Bro.
No still cameras? That's insane.
That is pretty diabolical.
Anyway, what point is, you take it takes a lot more to progress a gaming video than it does a live sports video, I feel like. And that's, you know, it just comes with it.
Just how it is.
I feel like we've done a good job in recent years kind of blurring the line between gaming and sports, though, because I feel like I've been able to, and that's kind of my goal with making the gaming videos. It's like, it's still a sports game most of the time. And if it's not a sports game, it's a competition of some sort that carries over into a series that has to do with sports. So like, it always comes back. So I think we've been doing a pretty good job. I think it started with the Wii Sports Gauntlet, where the line has started to be a little blurred of what is really a gaming versus sports. It's more like sports gaming, you know.
I see what you're saying.
I say that, sports gaming, and that usually turns into sports betting, and then, you know, that's not the same thing.
No. It's just a new niche. It's a new niche.
Yeah, and hopefully that can continue to grow, because, I mean, so far it's... All right, let's talk about the animated vloggumentaries. I mean, yeah, they've all done relatively well.
Those are awesome.
I mean, I say that, but the hole-in-one challenge did not do super well.
I don't want to talk about that.
The billiards ones did fine. They were okay. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Those did okay. You could have done better. Should have done better. A hole-in-one should have done better.
Dude, that 100% should have done better, bro.
As I think that kind of goes into what I was saying with the gaming videos earlier. It's like, I think that style is a lot easier to make with gaming videos than it is with
real
what actually happened, you know?
Unless, like, you go into filming with an outline.
Yeah. Which, for that was not possible.
I don't think that's good, though. That's kind of, like, robotic sometimes.
Yeah. Unless
you're, like, Mr. Beast. He's just good at it. But, like...
Well, yeah, because he's him.
He's just him. But, like, yeah, if you have to... It has to be really set up, or else you're going to have to cook later. And that's what you had to do. I remember you were telling me, you were like... Yeah, I don't really know which direction to go with the golf video.
Yeah, it whooped me a little bit. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I think I spent like the first week of editing being like
man,
I really don't know what to do with this. Like, do I make it? Do I make it a vlog? Do I make it like a documentary? Do I do what I do with the Wii Sports video or the Switch Sports video, whatever? And then it turned out to what it is. I think it turned out great.
Yeah.
Views don't show that at all. It's okay, because everything after that did fine. So,
but that, like I was saying, I was texting you, like, I feel like that could definitely catch on later if, like, the rest of the channel catches. Like, that'd be definitely a click on video.
Just saying.
Definitely, bro.
Just saying. Just saying.
Please,
anyway, something I did want to cover, because I didn't think that it would really be asked of me anyway. I'll ask it to myself. I'll have Ralph ask it off camera later. I was hoping that it was kind of understood that there was not necessarily like a really deep meaning, but between the ending segment of the Backyard Sports video.
The ending was awesome.
I made it really dramatic on purpose. Glad, go watch. I don't want to spoil it. There was a bit, like I said, deeper meaning, in quotes, because
technically,
I had this like symbolism in mind when I was kind of writing it. I hope I did a good job of exposing what it was, but it's fine if not. So in the ending segment, again, right before I get into it, go watch it. This podcast will still be here when you get back. Just please go watch it because it's an incredible video. It deserves all the love it can get. And I don't want to spoil it because it is a really cinematic ending. So in the ending segment, everyone's getting really tired. We're losing the hockey game 4-2.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, hey, it's the third period. You've played us the whole game. We need a sub. We take everybody out except for Pablo Sanchez, who's obviously the greatest of all time. He's the greatest athlete of the generation. So we can't take him out. And he even, he said himself that he didn't want to go out yet. And I was like, okay, whatever. So, put him back in. But eventually he gets tired. I sub him out. And then I said, I'm going to put him in at crunch time.
And then he dies.
We get scored on. He doesn't die. He did not die. That is something I wanted to make very clear. He doesn't die. He fainted from exhaustion, considering the fact that he was still talking while he was on the floor.
Yeah, that's right.
And making facial expressions.
That is a good point. My bad.
He didn't die. No, okay. So he faints, and all the kids are like, oh, we got to give up now. We don't have our best player. We got to give up. And then I go on like this coach, Remember the Titans-esque speech about, like, we made it this far without him. Like, he didn't score in the hockey game. I cut the basketball segment out, but I was like, he didn't win MVP of the game. He didn't. But, like, you wouldn't have known that because I cut that whole segment out.
Yeah.
I said soccer. I said he struck out in baseball, took that out as well.
That's right.
He struck out in baseball. He scored the one goal in soccer, yes, but he didn't score any PKs. He didn't keep us he didn't help us in PKs at all.
Dimitri in the cage.
Yeah, and I just kind of like, so me as animation is telling these kids, hey, y'all, like,
lock in.
We did this without him. We made it this far, only using him somewhat. We can do it again, And I think kind of in my brain, I wanted to kind of express it as Pablo's this video. Pablo is the video that just posted, is the Backyard Squad Games video. Because by the time I had written that part of the script, I was like, this is the biggest project I've ever done. Like, easily, may not be the biggest video necessarily, but it's absolutely the biggest project I've ever worked on for this channel. Even big, I would say even bigger than the Christmas video, which
was crazy.
Which was insane. But
that was crazy.
That was the only reason that one took longer is because we filmed that over the period of over a month.
Yeah.
So it still is what it is. But where was I going with this? Pablo,
the hidden meaning.
Pablo was this video for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Pablo was this video. And all the other kids were like, the other videos that have done well in the past, right? The Dude Perfect video is our most viewed video, 25,000 views as of right now. And it is 2 minutes and 40 seconds long.
2 minutes, yeah.
And I was like, okay, that elevated us beyond belief. And it's just a 2-minute video of us throwing a basketball around for a video that's not even original.
Exactly.
Copying somebody else throwing a basketball around for 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Crazy.
It's our most viewed video. Second most viewed video, talking about that video.
That's right.
Right? In my dorm room, not even in my house, in anything, in my dorm, after class one day, before I went to lunch with my roommate, I recorded that video for like 20 minutes. And what you see is almost completely raw footage. I think it's I don't know if that's the 2-day period or not. I'm not sure.
How does that even like?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, it was, we don't need all this fancy stuff. We don't need the secret weapon. You know, you don't need everything to be the greatest to succeed. You know, it could just be, I mean, look at the past, I think out of the last...
You just need what works.
Yeah, exactly. And like, out of the last 4 of our videos...
Good point.
3 of them have hit 1,000 views. No problem. We're not going to talk about Christmas trick shots. I mean, just whatever. It is, you know, sweep it under the rug. Still, those videos all got 1,000 views relatively on their own, and we're gonna, you know, and if you want to take Backyard Sports out of that, that's still 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
that's still a positive percentage, and so that was kind of like where I went with that climax story of like, we don't need all this fancy. We don't necessarily need all the fancy editing. It was kind of a way to make myself feel better as well, because I was like, I'm putting everything I have into this. It better do well. But then it was also kind of like, oh, I'm putting everything I have into this, but at least this stuff did work. At least if this flops, I'll know I don't have to put that much effort into it again.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was kind of like there's kind of like that double meaning there, but in the end, it was still just worked storytelling wise that Pablo passed out and we couldn't use him anymore, especially because I subbed him out in the last 40 seconds of the hockey game. But yeah, so that's my deeper meaning, and
that's awesome, man. Yeah. Like now are you kind of treating it as like, when you're saying like you figure out like you're okay with it not working, are you saying like you're okay because now you know like what you don't need to do for next time, or you're just content because...
I'm happy that it did well, and
but like while
I was editing, I was like
you're deeper when you're thinking about that deeper meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And you said you'd be fine with it regardless, right? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of in a way, because remember me texting you, camera wouldn't know this, but me texting you, I'm like, if this video doesn't do well, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so unmotivated. I'm gonna be upset. I was like genuine, like, I will not be okay if this video does bad. And so I was getting to the end when I was making all that, and I was kind of like, man, I was like making the story, and I was just kind of like, you know what? Like,
yeah, man,
this other stuff worked, you know, like the Dude Perfect worked really well. Flag football's been working super well.
Like I see what you're saying now.
So it was kind of like
there's still like tools.
It's like there still is, you know, it's not the end all be all if this doesn't work. It'll suck. It'll suck. Like I said, it sucks to lose a great player.
Yeah.
But you can do the same thing as long as it's, you know, you use your other tools, which we had other tools.
But like that's the thing. It's like, it's not that those videos don't deserve more recognition. Like, it's just how they're getting treated on the channel. Like, you can't tell me like there's other people doing worse stuff and getting better, not getting better.
Correct.
Reviews and stuff. So it's like, bro.
Yeah.
Because you just brought back like how our Dude Perfect video was a 2.5 minute video, like that. It's a whole list of stuff that just don't even complain about anymore.
Yeah, really, and truthfully, yeah, but
it's the reality at this point.
Yeah, it is what it is, and I was gonna accept it for what it was, and by the grace of God,
thanks a lot.
It became my 3rd most viewed video in less than a week. It's been less than a week as of recording this, so
I'm so happy, bro.
I know, and you know, if you want to like completely take the deeper meaning and just throw it away, you know, throw it in the trash.
Still awesome.
Our top 3 videos have all been about Dude Perfect in some aspect.
That's all right. But this one was like, it branched off farther.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely branched off further. Like,
I did.
That's good. That's not bad that it did.
Yeah, that it did well.
I know you were saying earlier about the branding needing to be closer, but like still.
Yeah. And I think kind of going back to what you said, where we were talking about blurring the line between gaming and sports and making kind of like a sports gaming, I also think it does a good job of filling that niche that we're trying to like create, quote unquote.
That would be great.
Because, I mean, it's not been done before.
Yeah.
where people play sports games on sports channels.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's more like I'm personally trying to make the videos that I'm making still considered sports content and not necessarily have to be considered gaming content.
Yeah. Not literally have to be sports and gaming, but just enough so you can call it.
Yes, just about.
Yeah.
Just about. And that's what I would consider, like, I would consider Backyard Sports, Backyard Squad Game, whatever.
Joe Chat Squad Games.
Joe Chat's this, that, and the other. You get it. I would consider this a sports video because the whole premise is based on, I mean, first of all, it's sports games. It's sports video games. You know, the thing wouldn't have progressed without sports. But also, it's being based on a sports YouTube group.
Exactly.
And then there's athletes, and then we're talking about me being a coach in the thing. Like I'm acting as a coach in the whole thing, and
that makes sense.
I think we did a good job of blurring the line. That's what the point is of the past 32 minutes has been.
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have any other behind the scenes questions. I would think that this would probably be the greatest one of, if not the greatest video that I have ever made. That'll be my statement.
I would definitely put it up there. I mean, you single-handedly did it. Like, I can't. You were saying we the other day, but I was like, bro, my face wasn't even in the video. I didn't even. So, like, it was completely.
Maybe I wouldn't have had the motivation. Who knows, you know? I mentioned you all at the very beginning, and Brady blows up. I mean, you know.
Brady didn't blow up. That's true. You know what?
That's a very common theme with the animations. Whether it be a short or video, Brady has to blow up. If Brady's present, he must explode.
We need to get Brady. We need to get Brady out more.
We need to get Brady on the pod. I've been meaning to.
And before Grant
teleports away again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But speaking of, were you about to say something?
Yeah, I was. One more thing, going back to the line blurring. I was saying, like, it's kind of perfect in our sense, I think. None of us are, like, destroying or, like, some, like, crazy athletic freak. So I think it's perfect that we're bringing, like, our athleticism. And we also like to do gaming and stuff. I mean, you're pretty good at kicking. You're good at kicking. Let me not kill your ego. I'm sorry.
Come on. You know I'm like the prestigious athlete and all that.
None of us can dunk. None of us can squat over 300 pounds or 500 pounds. None of us can do anything crazy. So we're kind of bringing it all together. Like we're just we're really dynamic. The channel is.
I think we've been doing a really, really good job with that, and I think it's been in all aspects. I mean,
yeah, we're just. I'm seeing really well rounded.
Yeah,
like it's awesome.
And the very something that I really, really enjoy about it as well. Even some of the stuff as small as I'm using Castle Crashers music.
Yeah, I noticed
to talk about a flag football game, to commentate a flag football game.
Yeah,
to have Ralph Walters commentate a flag football game, I should say. It's something as small as that like makes it be like there's more to this than just a bunch of guys filming a flag football game. You know, it's like. Deep down, I'm just a nerd. Like I'm just a nerd that also likes sports. You know,
Amen.
You know, Amen. I like video games. I love The Legend of Zelda. I have a Zelda poster that's not even on camera. It's hanging on my wall. I mean, this is what it is. You know,
it's just how it is.
That's that.
The whole gaming channel.
The gaming channel. The whole purpose is but I think that also I think that is a cool dynamic to have. Kind of being like because I feel like a lot of times you don't see you see athletes, you don't really see anything besides them being an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
There happens with that a lot, and we're not necessarily athletes, not necessarily professional athletes or role model athletes. At least there's that, there's sports, but at least you also get to see the other side, which is Castle Crashers, Mario Kart. Backyard sports.
Challenges.
Just in general. Me literally playing The Legend of Zelda on the gaming channel.
Exactly.
So, yeah. That's what I have to go with.
I like that. I like that a lot.
But anything else before? I was going to do a transition, but I'll say the line again if you want. If you don't have anything else to say.
I don't think I have anything else now.
Okay.
I think you're good to go. I'm not going to cut you off again.
All right, I'm going to pretend like I didn't just say all that, and I'm going to go back to what I was about to say, because I had this transition in my head.
Mm.
So speaking of this being one of the best videos on our channel, what do you think would be your personal Mount Rushmore of Joe Chat videos? Top 4, no particular order.
So my Mount Rushmore of Joe Chat videos. Okay, I kind of thought about this for a little bit. I've never personally done a Mount Rushmore, so I kind of had to think about like.
I haven't either. This is my first one too.
Exactly. I was like, oh, how am I going to scale this? Like popularity, like how fun it was to make, like blah 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 blah. And then I was kind of like, I don't even think there needs to be a scale. I think each one just has to be like its equal weight or representation of what we are as a channel.
Yeah.
That's kind of what was my final decision maker. So there were each of the 4 videos is kind of like a cornerstone that gives us our name, I would say. And that's kind of like what we were just talking about, like our well-roundedness.
Yeah.
I think that's what ties my idea in, just how we branch out to all these different vectors of different videos. But I kind of had like, I didn't know if I wanted to include any of the solo videos either. Because I mean, I feel like they have their own domain.
Yeah.
They're Joe Chat videos, but like, I mean, they're their own awesome projects by themselves. So I was kind of a little tricked up about that too. But one of them, I'll say farthest over to the right, which president that is. I don't know.
To the right,
which one's Abraham Lincoln? I don't know.
I think Abe's the last one.
Maybe. I should probably know that, but it's whatever. I had to start out with the Dude Perfect video. Just get the easy one out the way.
That's baseline.
First crazy video to go off. We've had other videos go off, but this is the first one that really gave me like hope. Really, a lot of hope at least.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And it was awesome to film. We all got to see each other like every week.
I know.
Every Friday.
And I was living in Hammond at that point. So it was like I was literally like I was coming in town to do that.
Yeah.
I think we filmed on a Thursday night one time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we did. It got dark, huh?
Yeah.
Let's call it a night.
Let's call it a night.
But yeah, that video was great. I know some of us started getting tired, but we still got it done and we were happy at the end. It was great.
At the very end.
At the very end.
It's not over yet. No, let's just throw that out there.
My second video, keep in mind this is not order, like you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
My second video, I brought us back to workout stereotypes.
Oh wow, that's a crazy pull.
It's a really crazy pull. No particular like reason in terms of like popularity or whatever or any of that stuff. That's like our OG, our OG building block of how the channel's brand. And it sprouted out from there, in my opinion. Or your original videos, you did some challenges, right?
I think that was the first video that's still public. Because all the battles are public.
That's right.
All the battles and all the like sports content is from that era is public now. Okay. So I think Workout Stereotypes is the very first.
Okay.
Regardless of anything.
Okay. Well, yeah. Basically, for that reason, that's kind of our plant, like our safe ground. That's where we kind of came out. That's why I like that video.
Yeah. It was also the first video that we were able to say was our most popular video.
That's
for the longest time too.
I did forget about that too. It did actually do well.
It did well for our standards today. It has like a good amount of views, like which is not saying a whole lot because it has like what 750 or something.
Yeah, but back then,
seeing that it had 300, it was like,
especially we were like what 6th graders.
Yeah, like graders. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Please continue. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. That's totally cool. But I kind of forgot what I was going to say. We were pretty reckless at that point.
Were we?
But it's come a long way. You've been pretty much editing videos consistently since then, and it's obviously showed with your editing now how crisp it is, or just everything like this. Not even just editing, just like the format of the videos, how everything's structured. All that has definitely gotten better. After that, I think my third video, little bit of a crazy pull, but I like the Minecraft video.
Oh, which one?
The Minecraft, the one where we were all in Kangi's room.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
the Battle Royale.
I kind of forgot about that one a little bit. Not like forgot, because I didn't edit that one.
That's right.
That little strand of editing, there's like 4 videos in a row. I didn't edit those.
That's right, that was Kangi.
That was Kangi, yeah.
I just love that video because we were all there.
Oh
and
man,
we were having a great time. We were all yelling at each other. It was great.
That was a fun one.
I remember how bad it was to Ed, and I felt bad.
Yeah, it was. I can imagine it was rough. It was probably as rough as the hardcore series was.
Yeah,
or probably worse, especially because it was all being condensed into one.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now I kind of feel like I have to like revamp my idea for 4 because I didn't even almost didn't even consider the videos that can get edited as its own category, but
I can replace it if you need me to.
No. I can tell you right now, there's at least one that's on there that repeats, and I think you can guess which one it is. So
okay, that's fair enough then. Okay.
You continue.
But yeah, I was having a great time. I wasn't editing it, so I probably had a better time than other people did, but it was awesome. I didn't even win, which is awesome too. I mean, I still had a great time. But yeah, I would definitely say it's my third. My fourth one, I was kind of tossing up. I think it would either be your Wii Sports video or the video that just came out.
So
the squad games,
the Switch Sports then,
Switch Sports.
Switch Sports.
I keep forgetting.
It's okay. I do the same thing.
Switch Sports. The Wii Sports Challenge was also awesome.
I wish I did that one. I wish that I did that one like I did.
Yeah.
Billiards Battle and Backyard Squad Games and all that. But
yeah.
Continue.
I don't have much input on it, but I love both of the videos. It kind of when I saw those videos coming out, or when I saw them come out, I was like, we're starting to get that brand of the storytelling and stuff. It's starting to sculpt our channel.
Yeah.
Especially with the other vloggumentaries and stuff.
Yeah.
I could have easily put any of those into, but I don't know. I loved how dramatic it was.
Yeah.
I never played the backyard sports games that much. I crashed out on the basketball the other day. But I still loved it. I was kind of a little torn apart on if I should include one of the single videos, but I'm gonna keep it in. I think that's perfect. It might be a little cliche, but yeah, I think that's mine.
That's a good list. That's not what I was expecting list at all.
Yeah.
No, and I kind of didn't even really think that it would when I told you to be prepared to make a Mount Rushmore. I was I didn't even think for one bit that you could include solo videos and that I have the internal aspect of every video on the channel more than anybody else. So I didn't even think about that for 1 second until you just said it. So I was like, man, wow. But no, that's a good list. I was not expecting a workout stereotypes pool. I can't lie to you.
It was a little crazy, but I thought I had to. The reminiscence.
It's a good pull.
That'll be George.
Yeah, George. The first.
That'll be George.
All the way, yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see what you're cooking with.
All right, come on. Baseline. Is there any doubt in anybody's mind that the Dude Perfect is not going to be on there? All right, so that's out the way. We already that was the rip the Band-Aid off.
We know why.
Dude Perfect's on there. Winston said everything. It was a great project. It was. I think I came up with it because I was watching their videos. I think I was rewatching Real Life Trick Shots 1, just in my living room. I had come home from school, or I'd come home from ham and nobody was at my house. And I just put it on my parents' TV and started cooking lunch.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, man, we could do that. We could do that.
We actually could.
I was like, we could do that. And then I kind of thought about it more and I was like, what would really cook? Boom, first video. Had to be. Because it was that's the cheapest that we can make. My parents' house was shaped almost identical to that back house.
Perfect.
Which was just I was like...
Even people in the comments were like...
Yeah, everybody in the comments was like, is that the same house? I was like, no. I don't know how it could have been, considering that at the time we had, 1.5, 2,000 subscribers, something like that.
Yeah.
So that's, again, rip the Band-Aid off. That one's on there. Next up, I'm cheating a little bit. I can't lie. I wanted to also pick one from every category, but I'm going to cheat just a little bit. I make the rules, so nobody can say anything about it.
Fair enough.
I'm going to say both billiards battles. Videos as one.
Okay, yeah.
I think that those did a really good job. I think I did a very, and I don't mean to be trying to be humble here, but I think they did a really good job storytelling and also progressing something a game of billiards, a game of pool. We played, 9, 10, 11, I think it is. I think it's 11 games of pool.
Yeah, you were able to make pool like.
I fought for my life to make pool interesting. And not that it isn't. It's just like, can you really sit there and watch it for 11 games straight and not get bored?
Exactly.
Like, I don't think I love pool. I could play pool for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
I don't think that I could sit there and watch a pool tournament. 11 straight games of a pool tournament where nothing different happens between each game. It's just a game.
For sure.
And that's not, necessarily a jab at the people competing or the thing that we had planned beforehand for it. But really, it was like, I really enjoyed making those projects. I also really enjoyed creating a story from it. Because I was able to literally just throw a story together with a pool video. And I feel like that one did a really good job of me being able to kind of like express creativity and also officially announce the mission statement for the for our channel, which is creativity through competition and sports. I feel like that was the best way that I was able to express it was in that video. And I just think they should have both done better. But I really think that they were...
Honestly, yeah, I was trying to say, like, I had trouble, like, which of the animated ones I should put in that spot.
Yeah.
That was why.
So, I would consider that one... That one, is technically an animated vlogumentary. It's in the playlist, but I think I would lean more towards that's a league. I would say. That's just me.
And initially, it was supposed to be one video.
Yeah, it was all supposed to be one video.
Yeah.
But then, I got to the 12-minute mark, and I went... Or actually, I got to, like, the 15-minute mark, and I was like, okay... I'm not even halfway done with it. Or, like, I still have to do the whole semifinal and everything. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to take this ending part off, make a new part for the end, and then just cut it off. It'll be 12 minutes apiece.
And the camera's dying and
the camera's dying. But no, that was a fun one. That was a fun one to make. That was a fun one to edit. I mean, it wasn't fun to edit because it was animation, but...
For sure, yeah.
It is what it is. Both of those count as one to me. Whoever y'all can say that I'm cheating, or y'all can, or the government can add another head to Mount Rushmore. So
I can do that quickly.
Third, I don't want to sound cliche. I gotta put the backyard sports game. I gotta put the backyard sports game on there, man. I can't not do it. I mean, it's without a doubt the biggest project I've ever done. You could definitely argue that it's the best video I've ever made. You could argue. I wouldn't say it personally. I think that there's better videos. I think there's better videos that have already been posted. Olympus Cup. Olymp Cup.
Yeah, Olymp Cup.
I think there are better videos than it, to me personally. But I think it could easily be argued that it is the best video, and considering how much promotion is going into it and how much I've emailed Backyard Sports. I DM'd them on Instagram and I emailed their actual personal email. So hopefully we get a collaboration with them.
That'd be awesome.
And yeah, I think that is, without a doubt, should be on there. To me, at least, I think that defines the animated vlogumentaries the best as well. And yeah, overall, I don't think I could have made a Mount Rushmore without it. I think it had to be Dude Perfect in that one for sure. Finally, my final choice is, I will say, kind of a crazy pull. A little bit of a crazy pull. Just a little bit.
Okay.
I think it's a battle. I think it is easily the best solo battle that we've ever done, idea-wise. Editing-wise was just... I mean, I was still learning at that point, so it was like, it was good. It wasn't a bad video at all. I think I could have done it much better. I think that... And also shout out to Winston for coming up with this idea. Bowling Golf is the best battle video that we've ever made. Genuinely. Everything about it. The only thing that I would change is to edit it now with my current skills. And I only made that a year and a half ago now. So, because the scenery was great that day. I just think that we chose a perfect time of the day.
Everything worked out.
The summer, like, sun setting era.
Yeah.
The
good competition.
the competition was just fun in general. Too bad I sucks that Winston couldn't be there because he literally came up with.
I just didn't exist.
I think you said bowling obstacle course.
Something like that.
Something like that, and I switched it over to. I was like, oh, bowling mini golf.
Yeah.
Bowling golf. Which, I mean,
that's awesome.
The location changes, the following the ball with a little stick. You know, I may or may not have been changing it and been too lazy to go back and fix it, but
that's a really good pull, actually.
I think
I think that definitely sneaky kind of.
I think it's sneaky. I think it's that's another one that I feel like should have done better.
Yeah.
I only made one thumbnail for it at the time. I should probably personally go back and make another one. But yeah, no, overall, I think that is easily the best battle that we've ever done.
I feel like that's like one of the videos where like you're scrolling down YouTube and you just randomly will come across that.
Yeah.
Like that's why I kind of like that pick.
I like it a lot. I think the ending sequence does a good job. I think that's one of the...
Wait, Pierce is in that, right?
Yeah, Pierce, it's me, Kangi, Grant, Pierce, and Trey.
Okay, yeah.
And so the endings, you know, because it all started with... I think the story also like flips on its head. Because we started, Kangi was cooking, Pierce was cooking, Trey was doing all right, Grant was being Grant, and I had 0 at the very beginning.
Grant was being Grant,
and then by the final round, it was between me and Grant.
Yeah,
it was really like it could have gone anybody's way if people had hit strikes and whatnot, and the weird rule set that we had set up for it. But towards the end, the whole story gets flipped on its head. There's a comeback story, and I still lose, you know, whatever. It's Grant. But yeah, that's I just think that is I simply just think that it's the best battle.
I like it
without a doubt.
I do like it. I was about to put Squid Games on there.
Squid Games is
not really for like the battle itself.
It's actually technically going for gold, guys.
Going for gold, not like the going for gold itself, but kind of like just everything put into it. Like all of the people, the project itself.
Mm-hmm. If Mount Rushmore had a 5th head, that's probably what I would put on it.
I was dabbling with that one.
I think what would make that not be on there for me is the fact that I wish I had more control over what was happening when I wasn't present.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times the camera was a little shaky or the audio wasn't very good or people weren't really following the guidelines that I had given for them. And it just happened.
Yeah.
You know?
16, what was it, 16 people? 15?
14. Well, 21 that morning. We've explained this 100 times. 21 that morning, 14 by the time we got there. You know, we lost 5 people in... Or what is that, 7 people?
Yeah.
7 people in 1 hour. Or like about 3 hours. And it's about a 3-hour period, we lost 7 people. Which is insane that we had 21 to start with.
That's insane.
That's another thing that kind of pushes that video off the Mount Rushmore for me.
That's fair enough.
Because we had to improv a lot.
Mm.
We cut out an entire round. We added the retro bowl thing at the very end. I mean, I didn't really want to do it. But I was like, what else can I come up with right now?
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And the ending segment was supposed to be Hades, originally. Very, very beginning, the ending segment was going to be a 3-man Hades race. Which is, if you don't know, it's not even public anywhere anymore, but...
It's evil.
It is a running challenge I did at football. It was a military ops drill, basically. Where you do a lot of sprinting, a lot of push-ups, a lot of V sit-ups, and a lot of burpees.
Yeah.
And also 2 20-yard bear crawls and lunges as well. Lunges is probably the easiest part of the whole thing. But it sucks. And you also have to sprint it.
Oh.
It was a miserable thing that I had to do as a kicker.
As a kicker. That's crazy.
But it's fine. It was, it builds character,
I guess. Yeah.
I don't think I would be the man I am today without just a little bit of Hades.
A little bit of Hades.
About a little bit of well, actually, I never threw up at football practice, but
watching people throw up.
Watching people throw up, yeah. Watching Nate throw up. Shout out Nate.
Yeah, Nate threw up, huh?
All the time.
But
so yeah, bad. I think that's the only reason I would put Squid Games on there is because a lot changed last minute. It still was a great video to me. I think if I had my current editing skills as well, it would have been even better. But that was also almost 2 years ago now, which is I mean, this is why I don't have a beard for a reason. You know, it's like I feel like I'm already in my 40s. Like
that was that's it's okay. That was one of the videos, one of the few ones where I feel like if there would have been money on the line, it would have been spectacular.
And I think we discussed it partially, having like almost like a gamble system where like everyone pitches in.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't want to take Venmo from everybody if everybody wasn't going to be there.
Yeah, another one like bank.
And everybody did get paid for the pool tournament. Everybody got 50 cents.
Everyone was professional.
I sent it to everyone. Everyone's a professional athlete. I guess technically, except for me.
You were illegal.
No.
Whoa.
I competed in a professional tournament as a non-professional. It's like...
All right. It's not sitting well with me, but it's...
you know what?
I think I'll brush it off.
You can take it up with HR. Ralph knows them personally.
Go talk to Al.
About it. Who?
Al.
Oh, Al Rhythm. Our best friend.
We should have a podcast where we just talk about Al.
That'll be the next Unboxed episode.
It's gonna get 0 views.
Yeah, dead. Truthfully, be like you call out the algorithm, calling out the YouTube algorithm, and had like 1 view. That's from us. It's from reposting it on the main channel.
Yeah, exactly. That's diabolical.
Well, is that all we got? Do you have anything else to say?
That was crispy. I love it.
We should really, we have a whole channel. We should really film more podcast episodes.
We should.
Oh man,
we should crank some more clips out.
Yeah, and maybe I'll do another like a secondary Unboxed episode where we kind of do an overview of. I wanted this was the original plan was to do a Discord call and like screen share it.
Mm-hmm.
And like just go through the video as it plays. I don't know how Spotify would enjoy listening to all that music, especially since
that's true.
Spotify is weird about that. I don't know. I could probably listen to it on silent, or at least just not whatever. You get.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
I would like to go through and kind of like break down the video in the future, but we'll see about that. For now, unless Winston has anything else to yap about.
Did you want to discuss some like future plans for the channel?
No, because every time I've ever made a future plan, it falls through.
Fair enough. Future ideas?
Every time, future ideas.
There we go.
No, I don't have any ideas. Everything's blank.
Everything's sneaky. The whole Word document got deleted.
The whole
Google Doc got deleted.
Google Docs actually shut down as a company. You know. No. I will say this. I have an idea, a league idea, post flag football season 3. We weren't supposed. I told Winston not to talk like this before the podcast started, but truthfully, I'll say this: we have 5, 6, and then the next game. I'm not going to say 2 numbers in a line. We have 3 games: 5, 6, and the number after 8, before 8.
Looking spicy.
On hold. That's what I was trying to say. I couldn't. Yeah. I was so focused on not freaking saying 6, 7 that I that I forgot what I was saying.
It still happened.
Whatever. Who cares?
It's all right.
They're on hold. They're ready. They're being edited. I don't know when they're gonna come out. I can't lie.
They will come out though.
Probably.
They will come out.
I mean, most likely.
That's all that matters.
I really hope to finish the league by February. By the time February ends. Will that happen? Probably not. Will the championship get posted in March? Probably.
Did it finish filming?
Finished editing. Those 3 games.
Okay.
I would like the league to be done filming by March.
That's ideal. I think you could shoot for that.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think if we're trying to film the championship game tomorrow, I think it's going to fall through. I just gut feeling. Regardless, anyway, whatever. I'm going too far. I dragged the last 3 minutes of this on. Subscribe to Chatbox Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Just kidding. Only on Spotify and YouTube. I listen to other podcasts that say that, and I'm used to that. But we're only on YouTube and Spotify. Maybe one day SoundCloud if I feel like it. I'm pretty sure it's not free to post podcast on SoundCloud though.
Once you're making $1 million,
probably
a day,
yeah, like I am now. But see, subscribe to the Chatbox Podcast. Subscribe to the main channel. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be on the screen somewhere. Joe Chat, JOECHAT, drink Dubby.
It's good.
It's good.
It's really good.
Use code JOECHAT, all caps, no spaces, at checkout for a 10% discount. And that's it. That's all I got.